What's up, my cronies, and welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac: Wrath of the Lamb. Since you last checked in, I've done a few things. I think when you last checked in, what did I do? Oh yeah, I failed horribly on the bad luck challenge. And since then, I have played a little bit. I beat that. And I did unlock the 10th challenge, which I'll play now. And I did that by actually beating the new area with somebody. I hit the random button, got Kane, and was actually recording it, but somehow the program I was using decided to not save the video, so you missed a good, successful run of that. But this is the last challenge I have to complete, and from what I hear, it's pretty terrible. It's called the Purist, and basically what it is you play as Isaac, and you will find no item rooms. You still get items from bosses, and there are still shops and stuff, but that's basically it. You're a vanilla Isaac with no D6, and the chance of no real good upgrades, unless you get lucky and get something good from a boss, like maybe finding the Fallen and getting Brimstone or something, or trading some hearts with Satan. But other than that, this is how it's going to be. But we'll play it just because it's a challenge, and like I think I said in one of my other videos, I don't know how many videos I'm going to make for Binding of Isaac, so I think one-up mushroom, that's a good pickup. I'd rather have some coins so I could make a visit to the shop, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Definitely pick up this tinted rock for a few more spirit hearts, and absolutely no point in opening up the shop. But we've come to our first boss, and thank God it's not Widow, because I hate fighting that boss, especially with like no real items. Pin is fine. Pin is simple. Might take a while, but it's a simple boss. So anyway, I don't know how many videos I'm going to be making for Binding of Isaac. I think 5 would be a good number for me, just because let's face it, playing this game and talking over it for like 30 minutes at a time, it's kind of wearing down my voice a little bit. Don't know if you can tell, but my voice has been kind of not suffering, but a little suffering recently. Probably because I've been talking so much. And that's probably all my fault, but I think after this, if I can get one good run in and kill the new final boss on video, then I will be fine. And I may pop in with a random Isaac video now and again. Jesus Juice, another good pickup. Will give me Rate of Fire up, which is always a welcome upgrade. Okay, we got no map on this floor, but it is the basement too and not the cellar too, so couldn't be more grateful. Means I will probably definitely not be fighting Widow. Yeah, I may make an occasional Isaac video now and again, but for the most part I'll be done with regular videos. For Isaac at least, and going back to, like I said at the end of my Star Fox Let's Play, which if you haven't seen it, you probably should check it out. Just go back to the old stuff I was making, like maybe occasional video game stuff and random videos I decide to film, and just stuff whenever I film it. None of this video everyday business. But until then, I will focus on the matter at hand, which is beating this challenge, running it to the ground. And, you know, actually, since I won't be getting any items or anything, I'm trying to think of any. Well, I have spirit hearts, so I don't really want to waste it, but I'm contemplating going into that self-sacrifice room. Nah. Even though I do have a 1-up, so even if I were to die, it wouldn't be that big of a problem, but I would kind of like to save that for one of the later floors. There's a tinted rock amidst all this fire, and I do have a bomb. Wonderful. I'll take care of this guy and then blow that up. See what happens. The one thing I do want to do, though, is I was talking with Zach Scott a while back, and I said, hey, you know, it would be a cool idea for a video if we raced The Binding of Isaac. Both started at the same time, and see who beats the game first, or gets the farthest before dying. He seemed down for it, but we didn't really make any plans to do it. Speed up. Once again, a very welcome stat increase. I'm just gonna go over here just to see. And since keys are pretty useless, I'll take it for free, basically. Keys are pretty much useless because there are no item rooms on this run. Anyway, hopefully someday me and Zach will get around to recording a race and both being on the same video, but, well, yeah, kind of, because I'll be uploading my race and he'll be uploading his. It should be fun. And I think it's something that you would probably want to see. So we're fighting Champion Monstro, who is going down pretty easily. And hopefully he'll drop a Spirit Heart or something, and hopefully he'll drop a good item. Probably the best case drop would be... Let's see, the meat would be a really good one. The new health up plus damage up. But I'd take Wire Hanger and... Oh, speak of the devil, here's the meat. That is perfect. Oh, Tears Up. I thought it was damage up. Whatever, Tears Up is perfect. And I don't really want any of these. The Cat Head, I think, gives you some flies, kind of like the Mulligan item. And the Ouija Board, of course, gives you the Spectral Tears, none of which I really want, so I'm going to move on. Alright. Simple room. Kind of really takes care of himself, because I think those enemies would have blown up the TNT on their own. And now I have bad stuff to deal with. Taking too much damage. And we are done. Since I have so many keys, I might as well go open up the shop. Candle would be a good item, but I would need a lot of coins. Wow, Pride is like completely black. I've never seen that before. Oh god. That is actually kind of terrifying. Please do not do that anymore. Jeez. So I guess, was that Super Pride? Might have been. Death card. Much better than the Magician. That was kind of a threatening boss, actually. Mini-boss, rather. Just because those homing troll bombs are actually really, really fast. So I said I beat the Cathedral, the new area of the game, and I was recording it, but I think I said this already, but it did not save, and so I couldn't upload it. It was a really good run. And I also tried again with Eve last night, just to try it with Eve, and I got to the final boss, and unfortunately died, which means I will have to use Eve again and get that far again, but actually beat the boss this time. Simple chest, not really worth my time. These spiders are gonna lay waste to me. That bomb didn't kill any of them. At least I'll get a heart for my troubles if I can get out of that corner. Alright, I need to go pick up that heart before I die. God, I hate these spiders. Okay, the devil. I'll go use the devil against the boss. The Hollow, which is a fairly simple boss. Just as long as he... Oh god. I am... Oh god, I hope I don't die. If only I had Bloodlust, I'd be doing so much damage right now. Okay, really surprised I didn't kick the bucket right there. And again there. Oh, I had the, that's right. I had the 1-up, which unfortunately I had to use on Catacombs 1, and now I don't even have the Devil upgrade. Hey, the Death card might come in handy here if things get the way they did in the previous round. This boss has such low health though, I feel like it's a terrible idea to waste something as good as the death card on him. We'll see if desperate times call for desperate measures. Alright, you know what? We'll just end this. Mom's coin purse, which will give me 4 random pills. Alright, 2 balls of sealed pills. That's wonderful. Bombs are key. Perfect. Since keys are fairly useless for me. Basically another balls of steel. And explosive diarrhea. And let's go see if the secret room is over here. Whoops, not in there. Wonderful. And a slot machine, which I do not want to have any part in. I'll check out this room. Just because I have absolutely no keys and no bombs. This room's not threatening at all. There's a key. And this room shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. Turns out it was. Wonderful. So I've picked up a few decent tier upgrades despite not having any item rooms whatsoever. And this run generally being a pain. And I have quite a good amount of spirit hearts, I would say. What was that one tarot card down there? It was not really something I wanted, but... Oh, it was the Magician. Yeah, I'll pass that up. Moving on, Caves 2, which is a much better floor than Catacombs 2. Can't believe I didn't get hit there. But it's okay. This is going to be a fun room. See, one of my favorite rooms to get in the caves is this same layout, but with 4 Gish instead of 4 blood clots. Because the Gish shoot diagonally, so you just kind of run up to them and kill them, but these guys all shoot shoot straight, so they're a bit more annoying to take out. Okay, another pill, explosive diarrhea. I will save that for a room with a tinted rock or somewhere I think the secret room might be. Because I don't have any bombs again. Come on. I hate how annoying these guys are to take out sometimes. And that was just stupid. Alright, a heart I can come back to later. Coins I wish I could pick up. Okay. Pop a quick peek in here. That is speed and range up. I'll take it. Because why not? If only I could fly and just escape. But hey, no item rooms, so... Okay, these guys are being quite annoying. I was going to say difficult, but it's difficult in the personality sense of the word. Not difficult as in actually difficult to take out. They're just being... You're being difficult. Okay, one more round of enemies. Turrets. Shouldn't be a problem, except I got hit. Oh, come on. Alright, and half a heart, which means I will play the blood machine a few times. And there's another heart down there. Was that a whole heart or a half heart? I have no spirit hearts, but it doesn't matter. Play it a few more times. And this will hopefully give me enough coins to pay a visit to the shop. Or get a blood bag. Wonderful. That's more speed up that I didn't really need, but I'll take it. Especially for the HP up. Make a quick deal with the devil. Still have quite a few hearts. Alright. One more shot? Yep. And if only I could find another blood bank. Oh, there is one. There's an arcade. So that is a whole heart and another whole heart. So that's 4 plays. Except I'm going to use my explosive diarrhea pill. And no dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm now at 14 cents. Actually, I'll just... There we go, 15. Now this is a poor item to have, except a friend of mine pointed out that if you ever get hit by an enemy, while you're invincible, you can still hit spacebar a bunch of times to get some free money, basically. So since I didn't have a spacebar item, I will hang on to this. And if I get hit, I'll just start wailing on the spacebar. There's one right there. I didn't really want to get hit by these guys because they take an entire heart of damage, but whatever. I don't know if you can get more than 1 coin upon getting hit, but that's all I got right there. I wasn't really expecting to get hit, so I wasn't ready to hit the spacebar. Okay, I could really go for some damage up. That would be the best upgrade I could find. And another room of these guys to deal with. Once again, was not expecting to get hit. Wasn't really ready to mash on the spacebar. Oh, I got 2 right there and a nickel. So the other night I got a really good item combination. This new item, the habit, you know, like the headdresses that nuns wear. God, these guys are hard to take out. Well, there's one, finally. The habit, which is a new item which, what does it do? When you get hit, it charges whatever spacebar item you have, 3 squares. And so I had that in conjunction with the prayer card, which basically means, here's Isaac's fork, which I've gotten before, and I didn't really realize what it did, but we'll see if we can discover it here. Anyway, so basically, getting 2 spirit hearts guarantees you 1 HP up with the prayer card and the habit. Because if you get hit once, it recharges it to 3. Get hit again, it's a full charge. And that's half of a health up heart container. And if you do it all again, you fill up the white heart, which turns into a heart container. So it felt like it was a pretty good item combination. See, this is why I need damage up, because I cannot kill these guys. And I'm too fast to aim my shots precisely. Okay, I'm taking too much damage, but at least I'm getting money out of it. But yeah, actually with that Eve run, I had that item combination, and I probably should have beat the game because I had hearts off the screen. It's just, I'm not really used to fighting that final boss yet, and I didn't really have that good of an item combination to deal with the final boss. Okay, more coins that I probably don't really need anymore. But on the other hand, I just figured out what Isaac's Fork does, because I killed some enemies and I healed myself, kind of like the Mark of the Vampire. That's basically what the fork does, except it seems to do it at complete random. It just did it like twice in 3 rooms, so it's probably a good trinket to have if you're someone like me who takes a lot of stupid damage or kills themselves with blood bags. Speaking of which, I probably should have hit spacebar to get a few coins. Okay, I think this guy's kind of stuck. Speed down. That's actually something I wanted now, because I was going, let's be honest, too fast. Okay, should be an easy room, but I've said that before and taken damage. And finally we get to visit a shop. Hopefully there won't be greed in it. Okay, obviously taking this, and we're done. Except time to look for the secret room. Found it. 9 coins. Might as well go back and... let's see, I'll buy this bomb just because. Okay, and of course I'm going to be saving the prayer card for after I fight the boss, which will give me a free HP up, basically. Pestilence, easy boss. Should not have any problems fighting him. The only problem with him is that I know what I'm going to get, and I know there's no chance of me getting that damage up. But hopefully Satan will pay a visit, and I can trade a few hearts for something. I mean, maybe the Pact, maybe... who knows? Hey. Okay, still really wish I had some damage up, because this fight would not be taking so long. One thing I've noticed is that all the new enemies that... oh, no Satan. Bummer. All the new enemies that have shots like that, like the lob explosion shots, they don't really hurt other enemies anymore. Like you saw Pestilence would kill his own flies and his silkworms that he would spawn. But it doesn't really seem that the new enemies do that anymore. Okay. Not really surprised I took a hit in this room, because I hate these enemies. And we're done. Okay, that's probably gonna... I probably should have saved that until I had a full charge of the prayer card. See what I mean about those enemies not... oh, I wish I could get that pill. Well, here's hoping for flying. It seems like these flies, and also the other versions of them, the original versions, seem to shoot way faster than they used to. Okay, the cube of meat saved me right there, completely. Drop a bomb. Took out one of them. 1 bomb for 2 bombs. Excellent trade. And stop moving hearts. Cube of meat saved me once again. And I found the boss, but I do have enough coins to where I want to visit the shop again. Bombs are key, not really something I want to use, since bombs are so much more valuable than keys on this run. Of course, lost my half a white heart. Okay, this is bad. Once again. And chest within a chest, and Mom's Pearl, which I do not want over the fork. And secret room. Yes. No. No way. Oh my god. Well, that was a good room. This is another good room. I wonder if because Super Greed was in the secret room, if there will definitely be no greed in the shop. I think that's how it works. Okay, this should not be a problem, except I almost took damage. The Emperor will take me straight to the boss. And I might as well use that just to give myself a little bit of a buffer of health. But I am very scared that I will die. Down to one last hit. This might be it for me, folks. Might be curtains for... Yeah, that's it. Alright, well that's the Purist run. It sucks. You don't find any items. And you get bad luck. Anyway, whatever. I think there's nothing else I wanted to do on this video. But that's that. I'll beat that on my own. And come back next time, where I will play through the game, probably with Isaac, and hopefully beat the final boss of the game. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.